We are a nonprofit organization. We've been serving the Austin area for 30 years now. We have our own inpatient facility. We see them in the hospital. We go to patients' homes. We are owned by the community and we are accountable to the community. A doctor does not have to refer a patient. Anyone can make a referral.
I knew that what we were embarking on was important to our family and to my mom, and that I wanted people who were passionate about this.
Through the whole process of putting her in the program, they really made you feel like you were getting ready to be part of a family.
I was concerned because my mother lives in this log cabin way out in the country, and so I didn't think that they might cover that area, but they did.
We have caregivers here who have devoted their life to providing support to people who are facing the end of life. And they want to work for an organization that puts the patient first.
She was a force of nature, so she was a very difficult patient. And she didn't have a lot of friends. And these strangers that came into our house were like angels arriving. And all of a sudden, she had a group of community around her that were her friends. We didn't have to worry if she was getting ill or not eating. It was about her comfort. And it was such a switch for us. The struggle was over. And by that I mean that we could enjoy the time we had together.
Someone would come in and sit with my grandmother for like 4 hours. This gave my mother an opportunity to actually leave, take care of personal business, knowing that Hospice Austin had a volunteer there that could care for my grandmother's needs.
They're an extraordinary group of people.
It allows families to have joy as their loved ones are passing. And I think that's one of the things that hospice can bring to a family, is that feeling of not being overwhelmed and not being so sad, but be able to see the strengths and the joy of being able to live your life.
We have support groups that we tailor to the type of loss. So people who have lost a spouse would be sitting around a table with 6 other people who have lost a spouse. We have groups for loss of mother, loss of father, loss of child.
I was struggling and I needed someone to talk to, so Hospice Austin provided that type of service. I actually remember going to the offices and actually having a conversation with someone. Hospice Austin made it feel that you were the only one that needed to be cared for and taken care of at that time.
I think that I would ask people to use hospice earlier, not wait till the last 3 days when it's too late.
She was cared for, and they made her day every time they came to see her.
I think it is far bigger than people understand, because people are afraid of death. So they don't want to think about it or talk about it until it's too late. We say our goodbyes too late. Hospice teaches you to say your goodbyes early, to take those moments of life and just honor them. I felt a freeness of spirit for her. It wasn't about me, it was about her. And that's what transition to death needs to